welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Vanessa and today I have another What I Eat in a Day gluten-free video for you guys. If you guys are new to my channel, I have a whole bunch of gluten-free videos that I will link either up above or down below or wherever. And yeah, I'm not gonna ramble on talking, so if you would like to see what I eat in a day gluten-free, then go ahead and keep on watching. So one thing I have been craving lately is an over medium type of egg. So this has been a super simple breakfast. Honestly, all I've been doing is cutting up 2 potatoes. We've been doing some chicken sausage. I want to say that I'm going to show you guys that in my next video, my actual what I eat in a day, because I eat mostly healthy. So we do some chicken sausage, we do some turkey bacon, and I do about 3 eggs. In this video, I do not do any veggies, but usually I have steamed broccoli, cauliflower, green beans, something. I usually have some type of veggie in this. And in my next video that's coming up, I have one more thing that I have to film with it. So that'll be coming probably sometime this week. Yeah, usually I eat a lot in the morning on my normal day-to-day because I work out so much. You guys will see how much cardio I do. So usually right now I'm starving. As I'm making this video, this scene, I'm starving. And as you can tell, my my over medium eggs were not working out for me because my pan was sticking. And then I add some hot sauce and that's it. This next video, oh my goodness, not video, clip, but this is egg rolls. Now, oh my god, I miss egg rolls so much, and I mean so much. So this was, I want to say I made another egg roll video. I think it was my last one. I'll link them. I'll link all my videos that also go with this one down below, but I pretty much do the exact same filling. And then I had seen this TikTok video where this girl had gotten, I want to say it was rice paper. I'll show you a clip of the paper here in a second. And you just throw it in water, warm water, you let them get a little bit soft, and then you add the mixture to it. So if you guys have seen my egg roll bowl, that's kind of hard to say, but it's an egg roll bowl. And it's the exact same recipe, the exact same. We use gluten-free soy sauce and ginger and what am I thinking of? Garlic, and I do crushed red pepper flakes. I can't even talk today. Crushed red pepper flakes, and then we do some white pepper and salt and all that stuff, and then I add this coleslaw mix, and it's the exact same one as in my other video, but with the rice paper. Then I fold them up. I use 2 at a time, and then we fry them up. And I don't like deep fry them. I don't know how they would do deep fried, but all I did was pan fry them. So I put a little bit of olive oil in. Do not put a lot because the smoking temperature on that is not good. So you guys can use normal oil. I just have mine at a really low temperature. The clips that I have is not the amount of time that it actually took. It took a while to crisp them up, and it's because I didn't want to burn the oil. But if you guys want to use different oil that you can actually fry with, that might be a little bit better. But this whole scene, this whole thing right here, and this wasn't a big enough bowl for me to do the water. So, oh, it's spring rolls. So I had to switch the water to a different bowl, and it still wasn't big enough. But all you do is dip them in some warm water. Do not leave them in that long like I did, because then they got just all over the place and they just started sticking and folding. But this is all I do. Just do the warm water, put them in, lay them out. I just used a paper plate because I didn't want it to get stuck to an actual plate. But no matter what, because of how they were, I think I made them too wet, so they were sticking regardless. And then we put a little bit of the filling on the one side, and then we're gonna kind of roll it up like a burrito, I guess. And then because it started to rip on me, I did 2. So per one I have 2 rice paper wrappers. So you'll see what I'm talking about. So see, I rolled it up like normal, kind of like an egg roll. And then the sides, it's falling out and it looks a little funky. So then right now I am doing the second one, and then we're going to put that underneath. Whatever I do not get to in this video, please know that I will either try to put it down below or explain as best as I can down below, if I can, if that makes sense, because it's just kind of all over the place. Some of these recipes are mixed with other videos, so I'm not going into detail of what I use, but I will either have the video down below where it'll show you the full thing, or I will try to explain it as best as I can. Sometimes when I edit, I forget that I'm actually supposed to be explaining stuff, and then I don't put anything in the description box. So yeah, so this is what we're gonna keep doing. As time goes on, I stop wetting the paper rolls a little less, and then each one of them I made a different shape because I wanted to see what worked out better. This is honestly like real time. This is what you're seeing me do just in the spur of the moment, just trying this out. So these I made square. I think the one on TikTok, they were square, if I remember right. And there were some that were actual egg roll shaped, and some that were thick, and some that were thin. So it just depends. You do what you like, or which one works out better for you. I liked the square ones better, honestly. But like I said, it's up to you. And then yeah, then we put a little bit of olive oil at the bottom of a pan, and then we just fry them. Like I said, be very, very careful. Use an actual oil that you are allowed to fry in. I had mine on a really, really, really low heat. So please, please, please be careful. Please be careful. And yes, I'm using the exact same pan because I did not feel like dirtying another one. You know, I'm sorry if I sound so tired in this video and that I'm stumbling over my words. I have been working graveyard shift for the past few nights, and I'm so exhausted. I'm a morning bird. Is that what it is? Night owl, morning bird. And it's not working out for me. I'm so tired. Oop, I just hit the microphone. My bad. So yeah, so then this is what we're gonna do. Like I said, this is slow in real life. Like, this is actually going really, really slow. And once we get a nice golden brown on them, we are ready to eat. Now be careful because they are hot. And I want to say I used La Choy sweet and sour sauce, kind of like a dipping sauce, like how you would at like Panda or something like that. And I want to say that one is gluten-free. I had Googled it, and I used my app that tells me if it's gluten-free or not. If you have celiac or you have any problems with it, once again, throughout this video, yes, it's gluten-free, but I am not celiac, so some things don't affect me the way that they do for a person who actually has a severe case of, you know, celiac and allergies to gluten and wheat and stuff. But I didn't have any problems with that La Choy brand, and I want to say I didn't put it in this video because just in case, it might be certified gluten-free on, well, not certified, but it might say gluten-free on an app, but it might not say it on the actual bottle, so I don't want to put it in the video. But if it doesn't affect you, then that's great. It worked out really well in my case for that because it literally was like the exact same seasoning or dipping sauce in like normal egg rolls, and they were so good. Just look at them. Oh, I can't wait to make this again. This one was so freaking good. Now this one, I was also excited for it. This one I kind of just threw together. There was a few recipes on Pinterest and a couple other things, and I was trying to find like a healthier way of making this, and it worked out really good. But it's a Cajun chicken pasta, as you guys read before. So we're gonna pound out a few chicken breasts. I want to say we did about 3 chicken breasts, and we had cut them into halves. So butterfly them, and then we pounded them out so that way they cook a lot quicker. Then we just grilled them up. All we did was season them with salt, pepper. I want to say I did some garlic powder, onion powder, and Cajun seasoning. And that was it. We just cooked these up, and then we also cut up a bell pepper, a mushroom, And I want to say that's it, but to be honest, you guys can add whatever veggies you want to this. I think that it tasted the best with the mushrooms and the bell peppers, but I mean, to be honest, like, you can add like asparagus to it. You can add whatever you want, and I think it would turn out really, really good. But that's pretty much it. And then we will get to that in a second, because right now I'm getting ahead of myself when I'm doing the voiceover. As I said, I'm freaking tired. It's all over the place right now. I'm just trying to make it each day. I'm sorry that I have not been getting videos out to you guys, along with my job and school and, you know, my dog who's diabetic. If you're new, yep, I have all that on my plate. So there's a lot going on right now, and I apologize for being so tired while I'm doing the voiceover for this. I'm trying not to stumble over my words, but I know I am, because I can hear it. And it just sounds funny. I sound like I don't know how to talk. I guess I don't. Alright, now that we're done with the chicken, I'm going to use the exact same pan, and I just use one of each bell pepper. Most of the time when I make stuff like this, if I'm just throwing it together, I just use what I have on hand. So at this point, I guess that I had all this on hand. So that's what we're using. And then I used a whole bunch of mushrooms. I love mushrooms, so that is what we got. That's what we have. And see, I told you, I'm tired. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I'm like watching it, and I'm also haven't had dinner yet, so I'm starving, and I'm just kind of like getting mesmerized by this. But yes, we're going to wilt this down. I did just salt right now so that I can try to extract some water out of this. And then we throw in the mushrooms, and then we do a little bit of the Cajun seasoning, a little bit of pepper, and then we just kind of wilt these down a little bit. I don't want them too gooey though, so we're gonna only heat them up for a little bit. I do not want them too gooey. So I still want the bell pepper to have a little bit of give along with the mushroom, a little bit of texture when I bite into it. And then in the same pan, oh, I guess we're using a different pan. Whatever. In the same pan as the bell peppers, we're going to add some, I want to say it was a half a stick of butter, some garlic, and some gluten-free flour. Once again, we're making a roux. I've done this in a few other videos, and we're just kind of going to a thicker texture. That's it. We just don't want it to be watery the way that it is right now. But obviously, I didn't follow that rule. So we added some milk, or half and half. It was one of the two. And then we did Cajun seasoning, salt, and pepper. And while that's cooking, we are going to be doing the pasta. We just did normal spaghetti noodles that were gluten-free, but you guys can do the macaroni ones. You guys can do the penne ones, whatever gluten-free pasta you have on hand, go for it. Honestly, it's no rhyme or reason. Like, there's no wrong way to do it. And then we added some Parmesan cheese just to thicken it up. And then once we get kind of the texture that we like, it doesn't really matter when you throw it in though. Just try not to do the cheese after everything is in. So if you're gonna melt down cheese, put the cheese in beforehand. And we add in the chicken and the veggies, and we kind of just mix that up. And then we're also going to add in a tomato. I want to say I cut up about 3 tomatoes. It was something that I had obviously left over, so that's where we're also adding to it. And then we just stir it up, and then once that's heated all the way through, because everything at this point is going to be cooked, then we're going to add the pasta noodles and then just mix it up. And then when we put it on the plate, we just added some parsley leaves, and oh my god, it was so freaking good. I mean, as you can see, this is what it looks like with the spaghetti noodles, but I think it would look so much better either with, like, I mean, I wish we could do bow tie, but I don't think we can. I don't think they're gluten-free. but maybe like macaroni or the penne, I think it would look better. But this was so freaking good. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already. But if not, that's fine. You're welcome back anytime. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.